Gonzalez. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we are here at the 6th annual Live Out Loud. And I'm here with one of their biggest supporters. He's donated an auction, a silent auction item, and he's huge out here in the Hamptons. And I'm going to give him the privilege to introduce himself to the camera.
Hi, I'm Joey Gonzalez from Barry's Boot Camp.
Now, you are a big supporter of this wonderful organization. How long have you been involved with Live Out Loud?
I actually just discovered it last year, so this is my second consecutive year being involved personally, and then also Barry's Boot Camp is one of the co-sponsors this evening. So,
tell my audience why you have now become a big supporter. Why do you love this organization?
I sat down and spoke to, I think it was two gentlemen that are involved, and just was very, very touched by what Live Out Loud stands for and what they've been doing. It's just a unique opportunity to really reach and influence youth and people out there who are struggling through exactly what every single one of us struggled through.
Of course.
So it's a really direct way to give back to something that is obviously very important to me. And Barry, my business partner, is also gay, so we're a gay owned and operated business, and these are causes that are dear to our heart.
Now tell my audience about the item that you are donating. I noticed that I was videotaping it and I took some pictures. Tell my audience a little bit more about your auction item that you're donating tonight.
Tonight we're donating just an hour training session with me one-on-one. I don't normally ever do that, but it's a very special cause, so that's what we're giving.
And usually, how much do you charge for 1 hour?
I mean, normally I don't train unless it's a celebrity or somebody like that, and it's typically anywhere between $350 to $500 for 1 hour.
It's always a celebrity?
Well, since I'm COO, I never have any time, so if I do, it's got to be a really good cause, or somebody that's really important for our business.
Really famous.
Exactly, yeah.
Could you tell my audience some of the stars that you have worked with in the past?
Oh,
Can
sure.
you talk about that?
Yeah. I've had, 2 days ago, Kim Kardashian was in class here in Wayne-Scott. Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake were here last summer and took class with me. Amanda Seyfried, Katie Holmes. The list goes on and on, really. I mean, there are a lot of them.
She's getting a lot of hack living out here in the Hamptons. A lot of people are not too happy about her living out in the Hamptons. What do you think about that?
I think Hamptonites are extremely protective of their territory.
I think you're right.
Yeah, and the Kardashian, I guess, culture is not necessarily modest.
No, it is not, darling. Absolutely not. But I will tell you that Kim herself is very lovely. As you know, she is. And she's very petite. Most people don't even know she's so tiny. She's only like my height, 5'2", 5'3", the most. I mean, she's not tall, but she's extremely lovely. I had the privilege of interviewing her a year ago or 2 years ago. I'm not quite sure, but she was very lovely on the interview. Very nice, very sweet girl. Don't you agree?
Oh yeah. She's always been nothing but sweet to every single person that works for us. She's very pleasant, never assuming, always comes in and is like...
And very polite, don't you agree?
Super polite, yes. And works hard. I mean, she took 2 classes on the 4th of July. I don't know that
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Well, it was a rainy day, so makes sense.
Exactly.
What else can you do in the Hamptons when it rains but take courses, right?
Exactly.
Tell my audience where they can take these wonderful courses. What's your website?
Oh, it's barrysbootcamp.com. We are in several states throughout the U.S. We're in the U.K., we're in Scandinavia, so we're all around the world. So just check if there's a location near you or coming near you and come see us.
Fantastic. And I want to thank you very much for that wonderful interview. Give me a kiss, doll.
Oh, thank you. Wow.
Don't go away now. We'll be back in a moment with more interviews right here at Live Out Loud. Big champagne kisses.
I'm Joey Gonzalez, and you're watching the LongIslandExchange.com. Hello,
darlings. Welcome back. I'm Cognac Wellerlane, and we're here at Live Out Loud, their 6th annual event, and I'm here with world-renowned Hal Rubenstein, who is a leader in the fashion industry, and he has so much to say, and he's a big supporter of this event.
I'm on the board.
You're on the board as
I'm
well.
the original board member, yes.
One of the original board members.
Yes.
How amazing is that? Tell my audience why you are a big supporter of this event and of this organization, of course.
There's been so much progress made in the last couple of years in the LGBT community. Nevertheless, for kids, it's still every person who's ever been a teenager knows this. When you're going through something, you think you're the only person in the world going through that element, and it can still be difficult. The odd thing about teenagers that you think you want to be different, but there's a level of conformity when you're a teen. I think that's stronger than at any other time in your life, which is why the phrase "it gets better" came out.
You're so intimidated at that age.
But the irony is that everybody's intimidated by everybody else.
I was too at that.
Is.
Not anymore.
Everybody thinks everybody else is cooler. But but realizing that you're gay or bi or transgender, whichever it happens to be,
or just fabulous like me.
Or that. But when you know that you're specifically that you're different, it sets a dynamic that doesn't always generate support from every corner of your life, and that's what Live Out Loud is here for. Live Out Loud is here to say, basically, come to us. We can help, or not only we can help, we'll also recognize that recognize the achievements that you've made in your desire to create bridges in the community. It's so important to understand, and it's so important for people who are no longer in their teens, who are older, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Basically, you have a responsibility, we have a responsibility to help gay youth come into this world happy, to come into this world balanced, to come into this world knowing that you have the support of other people, that your desire to be an individual is one of the greatest achievements. That's nobody needs to be like everybody else. Whether you're gay, straight, otherwise.
I hate that. Why does everybody want to be like? I don't want to be like everybody. It's so boring.
Because some people think it's the easiest way to be accepted.
No.
But the reality is that individuals change the world. Groups don't change the world. People one by one change the world.
And I want to see that more in the fashion industry too. I feel like everybody now wants to copy everybody else.
Well, because there's so much pressure to be global. There's so much pressure to have big business. Anyone who starts a business, it's like, is this going to sell in China? Is this going to sell in Moscow? Is this going to sell in Dubai? So it's a whole different dynamic in terms of that. But there's still enormous talent in American fashion, so I wouldn't worry that much about that.
Am I going to see you at Fashion Week this year?
Of course you will.
What do you think about it at Lincoln Center? I heard they're going to move it again.
Of course they're going to. They're going to probably there'll be like 1 or 2 more seasons there, and then probably down to Hudson Yards.
Yeah.
Look, people in fashion love to scream and kick and yell and moan. They'll be fine.
They always do.
It's part of it.
You know how it is.
It'll be just fine.
It'll be fine. I was there last season, seasons before that.
Talent will show up wherever it has to.
You're right about it. Am I going to see you on HSN again?
I'll be on HSN again. We introduced the fall, the first part of our fall collection on August 21st.
I'll be watching.
Oh yeah, we got amazing.
And maybe
pieces
I'll
coming.
buy.
I hope you will. We'll be on in August and September, November, and December.
You are the best.
Oh, thank you.
Tell my guys, where can we go to find out more information about you?
Me?
Yes.
We're launching a website, but it isn't up yet. HalRubenstein.com will be up in about 3 weeks. In the meantime, you can go to hsn.com, and you could see that. And also my charitable foundation, which is Fund in the Sun.
Tell us about that. Can you tell us?
Well, one of the organizations that we fund is Live Out Loud. But basically, it's my husband and another couple who will be here soon. And what we've done is we create events during the summer, mainly out in Fire Island, and we raise money to support grassroots organizations that don't have great fundraising infrastructure. We focus on LGBT youth and children with disabilities. So it could be Camp Heartland, which is a campsite for around the country, 3 campsites that focus on children with juvenile diabetes and who are HIV positive. Standing Tall, which is a school for children with severe motor and neurological disability. Friends Indeed, which has been an incredible organization that deals with anybody facing a life challenge. The Trevor Project, Patrick Martin Institute, and of course Live Out Loud, among others.
You are such a terrific guy. You know that. I love you, Hal.
That's so sweet. Mwah. Thank you.
And we'll be back in a moment, guys, with more celebrity interviews. Keep watching. Peace, champagne, kisses.
One of a kind girl. This has been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.